last time you talked about that prescription you can get, the spirolactin. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, spironolactone. Okay, so let's just say that an adult female has this perioral jawline acne. You know, you're getting the nodules and the cysts around that area. And I've even worked with physicians that have had 5-time Accutane failures. So this is an absolute miracle. And if we can't get somebody, it's rare, but if we can't get complete total clearing, and I had one just recently, but if we can't get complete total clearing, then there's another step. Kind of keep this in your back pocket. So remember I said you have these enzymes, isozyme type 1, isozyme type 2, known as 5A reductase. That's harmless. That's in your follicle. Then outside your follicle, you have hormones. You have estrogen, you have progesterone, you have testosterone. And again, we have almost as much testosterone as men, but it's bound by proteins. So we don't get a deep voice and we don't get a hairy chest and all that. Now, if you're producing a little bit of free testosterone, or you're testosterone sensitive, and it's not going to show up in a blood test, there's a wide range of normal, unless you're polycystic ovary. What happens is they get together, it gets together with the enzymes, they shake hands, and form dihydrotestosterone, the most aggressive form of testosterone.
Hmm.
And again, it's that acne that's in this area,
Yeah.
it's acne. So, spironolactone, as you said, and I'm going to spell this for everybody.
Yeah, I want to.
P as in Peter, Irolactone. I always have to pretend like I'm writing it, or I can't spell it. Spironolactone, believe it or not, what that is, it's a diuretic. It's a prescription diuretic that's been around for about 50 years. And it's all it does in this case is it puts a wall up between these two, and they can't shake hands.
Perfect.
And it's very low dose. So let's say you had high blood pressure or congestive heart failure. You might be taking, I don't know, 1,000 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams a day. This is something where you do 50 to 150 milligrams a day. It's very low dose. Again, all it does is block it, and it is a miracle. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have to do everything else we've talked about, because it doesn't keep cells from sticking together. It blocks that hormonal equation. And I will tell you again, it's a miracle. And it also blocks it up here. So 50% of all females will have female pattern baldness. Stops the hair from falling out.
Wow.
And because our hair, our follicles don't die the way men do with male pattern baldness, you can get regrowth.
Nice.
I could go on and on, because this is a little miracle drug. And it's being used more and more and more. It used to be that when I would lecture at medical conferences in Europe, all the doctors were very aware of it. And for some reason in the US, they would be using it just for people that had polycystic ovary, which is a much more aggressive testosterone issue. And today, though, it's very common for that to be prescribed if necessary.
Somebody asked, how long can you leave a patient on that product?
Forever.
Okay,
now,
perfect.
The only time that you would not want to do this is if you're pregnant. And it doesn't cause birth defects per se. It is speculated that it may cause femininization of the male fetus, and that's not been proven, but you don't take it if you're pregnant. Simple as that.
That's interesting.
But other than that, you can do it indefinitely.
Well, that's great, especially when you talked about the hair loss. I forgot you mentioned that last time, but what a bang up opportunity for